Hi, I'm Corey. Tonight we're playing Faithless. I should probably get on camera here. We are playing Faithless. I am hoping this is going to release on Friday. And so anybody who got in on the crowdfunding will get a chance to get it from... I'm going to do a 100% off coupon so that as I do updates, you always get the free updates. The website will notify you, so that'll be cool. And tonight we're trying a small group. I've not played Faithless with this small of a group, but a 3-player game. I've got Dave and Ron. And why don't we figure out who's going to be on the board first? And this is an early version of Faithless. You can see on screen. It is going to change. Dave, why don't you go ahead and roll 2d6?
Okay. And we've done our preps, so...
Oh, yeah, good point.
Yep.
Use prep spell Songs of the Wild and Spellblade now. All right, you rolled an 11. That's pretty much the best number. You got your number 1 and your number 11 on the map.
Woohoo!
Let's see.
All right, Ron, you ready to roll 2d6?
Yes, let's see. I'll get my press bell down here. Let's see, who else has a bow? He does. Yeah, number 4.
No, you were bad. You were bad. Lay down.
Oh, maybe not. All right, I have... Let me check here. Yep, all right. Nothing like that. All right, so... Yep, I'm ready.
All right.
Let me roll 2d6.
Yep.
And I roll a 7. Oh, that's not good.
Right in the middle. You got 7 and 8. If you don't have one or both of those, it's your lowest values.
Lowest on both, right?
Yep. Your 2 worst guys, Dave probably got his 2 best. I rolled a 10.
What do I do with...
Basically.
What about Hippogriff? He's number 7. Does he come on by himself?
Has he got a rider?
A mage.
Yep, so he doesn't.
No.
He counts as part of the mage's value.
Yep,
So
that's
your
what I
mage is not going to be low. I got 3, which is pretty good,
Yep.
and 6, which means my low is valued. Oh, no. Well, that'll be fun. I am trying out something that's going to come out in April, next release of the Living Rulebook. There's going to be a Master Blacksmith Paragon. And because it makes no sense for any of these guys, really, other than archers, to be Master Blacksmiths. And so it's going to be a very cheap guy. You just can't start with it. And the other one that's going to come on is my Knight Vigilante. All right. And then, David, why don't you roll a 6-sided to see what our staging area is?
4.
4. All right.
4.
Down here, lower corner. All right.
At least we got 2 more.
Yeah. And I can fly and swim and all that kind of stuff, so
Yep.
not too worried. All right. And let's just refresh people on the rules. We're going to set a war clan total, which is based off of David, I think. No, Ron. So we're 1284, which is pretty high. We double his value. And that's going to tell us that we start with 3 discovery markers, and I've already placed those. They're all inside the tower. And then a discovery trigger gets added to the cup after turn number 1. So we put that off to the side. and there's some rules about who it goes to and that kind of stuff. And as it comes up, if it gets confusing, we'll discuss those. We add stragglers. This is the biggest change. Dave's played this. I don't think Ron's played this, but whoever gets the discovery trigger or makes a discovery, they get to roll to add one guy of their own war clan onto the map. And then the other player with the fewest chits in the cup also gets to add a guy. And there's tiebreakers and stuff in there. 1288 did push us to one portent, so that's bad. We can only get out of one situation, so we'll have to be thoughtful about how to do that. Nobody has rune stones, do they?
Nope.
Okay, so we don't have to work.
No omen, I don't think either.
Omen's fine. Omen's fine. Because that just affects you. It's cooperative game, so we're together as one team, so we'll have to work together. And then when the wedding gifts come out, I have added cards for them into the guide so that we don't have to go through the app 20 spaces to get the one we want. And there is an official aftermath. So I'm going to leave that up on the add a random straggler table because that will come into play a lot. And we'll jump in and kind of explain what we're doing as we're going. We've got one mage on the board. Do you have any good buff spells, Dave?
I buffed. I got a ton of spells actually.
Should we circle you?
The question is what buffs? Like Indomitable, Wings is only one person. Blessed or Sanctify, I kind of do need magic weapons too.
Sanctify and Blessing are probably the big ones. I don't need Faith, but some people might.
Just my mage. Wings, Fairy Sight, Sanctify, Blessing.
Sanctify might be good.
Yeah, I need it on my Virago.
Yeah,
so
we should
I
do
can
that.
give it to my Virago and one other.
Yep. My knight is +8 to damage, deadly aim, but no magic weapon yet. So
But you need it. Yep.
So he'd be a good one. I think Muncie has a Scald Spear, doesn't he? Or am I thinking of
Muncie does not.
Okay.
I changed it out. He's a bowman now. But he has a Vandalin Talon, so that'll work.
So you're a magic weapon. Yeah.
Yeah, I have my magic weapon. So.
That's my weakness. Oddly enough, my squire, who is terrible in melee, has a deadly stiletto. So if we're relying on him, we're in trouble.
We're in big trouble. Yeah. So they
+1 to damage. Woohoo! But he does have deadly aim from the stiletto, so what more could you want? All right, so we can just go in any order here. So why don't you lead off, Dave? You're going to give Madonna and Vigilante Sanctify?
Yep.
All right.
I don't remember, Corey, but do we need to line up our guys who are coming on the board?
Nope. It's going to be random, more like
like
Wandering Forest.
Yeah.
All right. And then it's us again. Muncie or Sachs? You want to get rolling?
Yeah, I'll get rolling. You bet. Muncie goes 6. So I'll get in the water. Oh, I have to hit my linger button. And go 6. Like that.
All right. And I'm going to have Flurry My brand new blacksmith do nothing, so he's going to hold at shit. And then Sax, you want to go?
Yep, same thing. I'll go 6.
And then Madonna.
Going 6. Swimming.
And Vigilante's going to go. Let's see what he's got. He's got everything possible on this horse. And one of them is Hurdle. Another is Breakaway.
Oh, I got in the way. Sorry.
Nope, doesn't matter. I can break away through.
Oh, yeah, right to me. Yep.
And I can jump over because I move at a 14. So I've got a giant
sweet.
hurdle.
Yeah.
And I will get up to there. And get ready to climb on the thing next time. And
the portal? Yep.
Yep. And my Squire is going to activate the flying carpet. And bring the blacksmith along. I can go to skimming and then 11 paces.
Nice.
The bad news is technically Economos is the last warrior to go. So if we get a discovery trigger right off the bat, it's going to go to the second worst guy on the board. But all right, so we're going to reset. That's turn number 1. Made it through easily. We've got a interrupt and throwing shits in the cup for everybody with the discovery trigger. All right. I called it. All right. There is no way around that. So I'm going to do an outdoor discovery.
Yep.
And I have to redraw if I have animosity, rancor, or vile. I'm an amputee, but apparently I'm a nice, friendly amputee. All right, so I get 1 shadow point.
Oh,
and this one is called the Summer Tree. A slash in the bleak sky tears open like a tent flap. I peer through the rent to another world where leaves of a magnificent oak shimmer under an invigorating sun. A dazzling elven maiden balances on a stout branch. I am Briannum. Ooh, I do not get a shadow point because I'm flying. Briannum has no apparel or jewels to defile her exquisite beauty. She is the sum of all things feminine, a goddess. Briannum offers, "This window is fleeting. Terralor suffers greatly. Help return him to me. Take this branch of the summer tree." She passes a hefty branch, the weight and length of a staff, through the rent. She's a goddess, so we'll allow it. The summer tree will first lead you to a dowry Terralor's love left, and then to him. It will grant power to defeat those opposing you. When you find him, simply touch Terralor with this branch. He will find peace. The window to the other world closes, and I realize I will never be closer to perfection. So I'm going to secretly roll a D66. I'm going to do it with dice, so it's even secret to the 0 viewers.
Yep.
All right. And at that spot, I can find Osera's dowry. So guess where I'm headed to. We might end this game early tonight. All right.
Yeah, and you got the flying carpet to do it with.
Yeah, exactly. It's the absolute worst guy, but to do it with. But
Yep.
trying to figure out where I'm going.
Can you use a carpet to do that too?
I'll have to land.
Yeah.
But yeah, That's
Well,
all
can you
right.
fly away with it?
I can eventually fly away with it, yeah.
Wow, nice.
All right. So we're up. So I might as well go with Vigilante so that Economist can activate and go find the dowry.
Right.
Probably a dumb
Unless you
thing
wanna
to go
go-
in, but
Yeah.
3.
3.
All right.
That's a good spot.
That is a really good spot. So I'm there
there
for
only 3
3,
discoveries?
and I've got no hiking boots yet. All right, so I've got 3 more movement.
Right there. Made it.
Oh, I'll be able to get there and search.
Uh-huh. Are these the only 3, Corey?
Yep. And chances
That's
are
good.
we're not going to need these. But
Not gonna need them. Yeah.
all right, and he is a whopping psyche of a 2, so he's going to roll d6 plus 2 and need a 7 or better. And
No,
he
yeah, no,
failed
so-
miserably, but he'll get it automatically next turn. All right, and I got to finish Economos' turn. All right, I have no idea where this is. 64.
Oh, where is that thing? Yeah.
There's 66, there's 63, 64 on the wall, 62's on the wall, 64 is on the wall. Okay.
Oh, close.
All right.
Oh, you can probably make it there now.
So this is a discovery that only I can make. So Economos is going to fly over 11 paces. Oh, shoot.
Hmm?
Oh, yeah, I have just enough. I can land.
11 and down 1.
Yep. All right. Well, actually, let's just take the carpet off. Land. And another impressive 2 psyche for Economos.
Yes.
Most impressive.
All
You
right.
better roll a fudge dice. That's stuck on 1, Corey.
Stuck on
He's
one.
just getting him out of the way now.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we know we're up. It's kind of metagaming here, but probably a good thing to buff people if you can. I don't know if you have outreach or not.
Everyone, no, I don't. So
Come over
best
to
I
you.
could do- I could possibly charge up and indomitable these 2.
Yeah,
That's about it.
yeah, that would be good.
I can move first to make sure you can get them.
No, don't move. I
Okay.
will push.
Dave's really good at
Yep,
measuring.
need that push.
Yep. All right, Sax
nice.
and Muncie are indomitable now.
All right. I like that.
All right. Speaking of Sax and Muncie, what do you want to do?
Well, Sax, I'll try to. Oh, I have. I can sing. What do I have to sing? I have Stout and Relentless. I guess Stout would be good, huh?
Yeah.
Let's do that before I do anything. That's 6 paces. Everybody in that radius will have Stout. I'm going to give it a nice color, not a nasty color. And I will try to go into the portal. That's 5. Want to get up at 6. So I'm sitting on there. I'll teleport.
Yep.
4.
It would
I'll
be
take 4.
it'd be a push to teleport. So
And pushing. Well, that could be my push then, the 4.
okay.
And a 1. I'm in the dark.
You're in the basement. You are in Norn, so you might have a torch.
I have torches. Get that thing off of me so I can get off of there. I'm in the basement.
So you're singing in the basement. What do you want to do, Madonna?
Just move on over, I guess.
Yeah, find it. We'll know where the game is soon. And then Muncie, what do you want to do?
I'll move up to the portal.
All right.
Let's see. I don't know if I can get on there or not, but I'll try. 5, 6.
Yep.
I think I'll just wait.
Yeah, wait and see what happens to me next turn.
Uh-huh.
Unfortunately, I'm going to have to activate Vigilante first, so.
Yeah,
All right.
well, we have you do have an interrupt if you want to use it.
Yeah, don't even need it.
Okay.
Because we're up. All right, Vigilante. He's going to activate so that Economos can get Osiris Dowry. All right, and we cannot use a portent on this one, so it could be horrifying.
Yep.
It is not. All right. This is our chance to get some more guys on the map. All right. Where did I
Might need it.
put my... There we go. All
You
right,
get one
so
for
I'm
sure.
going to add a straggler for me, and then Ron and Dave both have the same number of guys in the cups, so let's do 2d6 for me.
Ooh, look at that.
66. I get to choose who I want to add. Wow.
Nice.
Wow.
Wow. God, part of me is saying mage. Part of me is saying my best guy. I don't know. Something just tells me if we're going to get in trouble, this is my best chance to get the mage on the map.
Yeah, I think you're right.
All right, and then Ron, roll a d66.
Yeah. 36.
36. So do either of you have a number 6 who's not on the board?
I do not.
I do. Or, I mean, I do not. Well, yes, I do have a number 6 that's not on the board.
All right,
Okay.
so your
You
number 6 appears behind White Dragon in the gallery there. And I guess my horse is outside.
Yep. Waiting at the door.
All right.
Down there. Yeah.
And then the discovery is Stardust. Make more, you damn sprite, rages a blood guard knee-deep in twinkling dust. He hammers a tiny golden bird cage like a drum. A butterflied wing fairy slams about inside, throwing off pixie dust like dandruff. Lord Blackburn was forcing captured pixies to make sleep dust to arm his blood guard. This dust filling the chamber tickles my nose and triggers a sneeze. The crazed blood guard's attention snaps from tormenting the pixie towards me. No, Lady Blosera can never know. No one can know who makes the stardust. The blood guard was slain during the wedding massacre, but is still vaguely aware of its duty. And it knows I must be silenced. All right. So, first thing is I'm going to add the Stardust template to the map. All right. And Digger is on it. And there is the little pixie in a cage there. I'm going to add 2 chits for our stragglers to the turn cup. Oops, wrong color. And Digger's chit goes in the cup as well. All right. And we are going to finish Economos' turn.
Is that where it goes? Right there?
Where what goes?
The pixie dust.
Yep. In the chamber, someplace where it fits.
Oh, wow.
All right. And then Economos, one of the things I did was I added Osiris Dowry to the guide. It's low res because I was on vacation, but I can read it. All right, so Economos gets 1 shadow point for the boss. Good thing of being a squire, right?
So you don't have to roll for it?
No, it's
'Cause you know
guaranteed to be
that.
there. The goddess pointed at me to it.
Yeah, right.
An astonished
Or
maiden
you-
stumbles from hiding, an arrow splitting her liver. She stammers, "Lord Blackburn's men just started killing." Her eyes well with tears. "Lady Osera's dowry to Terralor, will you make certain he gets it?" Life leaves her eyes, and her shape fades like mist. A beautiful needlepoint quilt remains. Its message reads, "Two in love make their own legacy." Wrapped inside the quilt is a flat green gemstone key and a Paladin's hallowed cross. The cross spins, compelling me a specific direction. Perhaps there is one last task. As the maiden said, I must get this dowry back to Terralor. All right, so I've got a quilted bedroll, which will allow me 1 reroll after this game. Just not this one because I didn't sleep. I will get a hallowed cross, which is something a paladin always wants.
Yeah.
And I get a gemstone key, which allows me to work the teleportals, which is really cool.
Yeah.
All right, and then I'm going to roll a d6. No point in making it secret, because I will scream it.
Right.
6. I have to get to the temple roof at Discovery Circle 51. Wow, that
not with the flying carpet.
that would be almost impossible without a flying carpet.
I know.
All right, I'm going to leave Flurry behind just because if I get in trouble, he can't.
Well, he's right there on the wall. That's a nice place to be.
Yeah. All right, so Economos can take to the air and go 11 more paces. So
What a shame.
as long as something doesn't shoot me out of the air, we win next turn.
Yep.
So gather up your, figure out where you can get Shadow. Let's kill Digger or something.
Yep.
Ellen Digger.
Oh, you know what? I screwed myself. Vigilante was supposed to finish his turn too. He has no
Turn.
missile weapons, so being the
Almost.
paladin, he will scream and run this way.
Cause him to shoot at you.
Bravely run away.
No.
Bravely run towards the guy. Actually, I'm skinny
what they
enough
do.
to sprint. I'll sprint.
Yeah, you can sprint.
Because I don't have anything to drink, so not the greatest idea, but I will sprint over into the corner and wait for him to attack me.
Draw fire, yep.
Make him charge. All right. Oh, I do have a canteen. I thought I had bought one for everybody. All right. So I drink my canteen. And I'm ready to draw fire. But we are up. So
jeez.
I think my mage should do a holy word.
Yep.
All right, White Dragon. Going to cast Holy Word. Get a prestige point for that. And we will weaken up Digger quite a bit.
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately, he's going to turn his attention to my mage now. I didn't
I'm
think.
going to you now.
I didn't think about that. But.
Well, you'll have to get through me first, unfortunately.
If I draw us next, I will have you go, and if I don't draw us next, I'll have you interrupt, so you can get the heck out of there. All right, where's that holy word?
Well, I might just shoot him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, his agility's
Oh,
down
shoot.
too. All right,
Yep.
it is the discovery trigger next, so do you want to interrupt?
Yeah, I'll interrupt.
All right. You're up.
Then the trigger will go to you then.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
All right, I'll interrupt and eat some moon nuts because it's dark here, right?
No.
All right.
Nope.
He is fearsome. It's well enough to see in here.
Okay, then I don't need moon nuts.
It's in the basement.
I'm agility 3.
All right, let me see what his agility is. I have to subtract 2. He's down to a 2.
Okay, I am greater.
All
Point
right.
blank range. Parry shield.
He's definitely got the shield. Let's double check. No parry. So you hit.
Bad.
Oh,
9.
bummer.
9,
That's
not
right,
even
the
with the
point
holy
blank.
word. So second shot.
9, 10. It's 10 actually.
No, that was with the point blank.
Okay, yeah.
Oof,
Even worse.
even worse. All right. So discovery trigger goes to Gwen, and it's an indoor discovery. Oh, geez. All right. This one we could use the tantrum. It's going to make us fall and take damage feats of D6 plus 6.
Oh, jeez.
We are going to get 2 stragglers behind you. Or we could use our 1 portent knowing that we're going to win next round.
Well, it sounds dangerous, and yeah, we are. I guess no point in saving it unless you think we should take the possibly killing us discovery.
I don't think as long as nobody makes another discovery, I don't think we're going to get another one before the game's over. We're gonna
Right. Might as well use it.
Yeah. All right. So we're not going to get the childish tantrum, so you don't get the 2 shadow points, but we avoid the damage feats and knockdown on everybody.
Yeah.
So that's kind of nice. All right, we're up. So, I'll just have Flurry hold again outside. All right, and Digger's up. Let's see how far he charges. 'Cause he's coming after my mage. He's got a javelin. Wow. He does poor damage. So I think he'll charge his 3. Oh, no. He's down to a 4 speed. So he's only going to get 1 attack with the javelin, so he might as well charge.
He's not going to charge video already?
He's got to go after
Charge.
Oh, wait, no, he has to go. He's going after your mage, that's right.
Yep. All right, David. He is equal. No, he's worse agility than my mage. So roll a d6.
Does a oops get you?
It does not. Oh man, it's a sleep javelin. All right, let's go. Oops, missile. Oops. Misfire. Everyone is forgiven in an occasional miss. Quit exceeding the limit. Ron, roll an injury outcome on Digger. He did it to himself.
No, 1.
He's staggered. All right. Fantastic. And then... I guess we're up. It's only us and the Cubs.
All right.
So.
I'll go.
Go ahead.
I have Muncie go into the portal. 2. Roll. I want a 3. 5 to top. That's 4. And not much. Oh, it's way over there. Crap. I was thinking, come down the stairs. 4, 5, 6. He's right there.
All right. And then might as well go with your other guy.
Nah, I just hold. I don't. No sense using a torch. I can't get there in time anyway.
All right.
So
And then Dave's got 2 guys.
All right, Avro's going to try to cast wings on herself. And she does.
All right. And what's Madonna want to do?
I guess I'll just.
Let's see if
get
you
on
can
the
attack
portal.
that guy. Now go in the portal. See if you go
3
to
to
3.
get on.
Yeah.
I
Roll
go
3.
up to a 6, so that's the overlook.
Nope. Same one.
No, same
Oh,
place.
right. Okay, so
You
I get
stay
off.
All right. And that is it for the round. We have 2 helds.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Digger has to strike last, so unless I pull the discovery trigger, it's game over. All right, Vigilante's going to go so that we can activate Economos. I cannot let a WitchBorn just stand there, so I'll charge him.
The dust doesn't do anything to you?
Nope, it's expired.
I figured.
It's ancient.
Yep. Long gone.
2 back. And I will note that I am freeing the pixie after the game ends. It won't help us any, but I'm not going to forget that. All right, so I got to use a longsword because I'm indoors. And amazingly, a 3 strength is better.
Yeah, and you had cold fire.
All right, that's a crit. I am mighty, so he's knocked down. You want to roll an agility feat, Ron?
Yep, here we go. Yep, he's good.
All right, he hangs on to the edge. All right, and my damage is low, but I do have
Plus
deadly
2.
aim.
And cold fire.
Yep, so I got K1, actually Sanctify, which is better.
Oh, Sanctify, my bad. Yep.
So plus 3 from Sanctify, and plus 1 from the crit, and plus 5 normally.
9, that's pretty good. Anything but, probably.
14 will get him.
Yeah.
All right, and I do not have to subdue.
All right.
Because it's Witchborn. Come on, let's see if I
Then
can
have
take
it.
him out. Come on, come on, come on. Damn it. Stunned.
I'll finish him.
Do I have any way to re-roll that? I do not. All right. And game ends. Economos has to
Yep.
land. Ba-boom. And let's see. I'll go back to the book. Well, that was kind
Lucky.
of the
Very lucky.
cheesiest victory ever. So
Yeah.
we'll finish the game here, and then if you guys want to play something with different clans or shorter or whatever, took us what, a half hour?
Yeah, this
I
one
know.
was super quick.
Super
All right.
quick, yeah.
Terralor's resting place. At last, the hallowed cross stops its curious gyrations as I survey a stack of neatly piled bones with an elven skull perched on top. An elven shade approaches with black robes and armor of the finest silver, a great rose emblazoned on his breast. He nods in greeting. Now I have to go back to the discovery because I think I have to touch him with the branch of the summer tree here. Let's see.
Yep, that's right.
All right. If I meet Terralor, I read the following. The shade shimmers and glows white hot. I squeeze my eyes against his brightness, and when I reopen, this is after I touch him. When I reopen my eyes, Terralor is gone. A soft and familiar female voice says, "Thank you. He has returned to me." You guys are going to be pissed. The warrior carrying the branch has completed the quest. The branch's powers are completely gone, but the warrior gets plus 25 shadow points in reward. The branch does nothing to release other elven shades from their torment. In future adventures, I can never meet Terralor again. All right. So my Vigilante, his knight, is going to get 25 shadow, and I'm going to get 25 prestige, up from 0.
Wow.
Wow. No Terror. I'm going to write on my
That's
sheet.
crazy. Yeah.
That is crazy. Yeah, it just, I mean, the number of discoveries in the deck for that to come out first is, I think, 1 in
Even
50
crazier.
1 in 52
Yeah,
or something.
Yeah,
Just-
something like that. Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
worked out, but God. All right.
And it just happened to have a carpet, which even made it better.
So we get to keep Sarah's dowry. So, Ron, roll, let me see. Roll 2d6 and tell me your war clan value.
4 and 4's 642.
642. All right. So you got a set of blocking bracers worth 12. And let me tell you what blocking bracers do. All right. Prerequisite, you need the shield skill, and you need to be wee to stocky in size.
That's nice.
Yep. And the blocking bracers block shield hits from both melee and missile attacks, so they're way better than normal bracers. These forearm guards replace a shield in the offhand, freeing your warrior to use two-handed weapons and skills. These
Nice.
These potent bracers also block the first critical hit against your warrior each adventure. Make a note when the bracers thwart a critical hit. Afterward, the bracers continue to block shield hits. So, very nice. All right.
Very nice. Most of my guys have shield skill.
Yeah, so you can decide who it's going to help the most.
Yep.
All right, and then Dave, 2d6 and your war clan value.
6, 11, and a 4.
So you get to re-roll.
Yay!
Yep.
I get the worst.
Roll,
Oh, no.
roll d6 on the jewelry table. So 1d6.
5.
5. All right. You got an Alfar trade bead. And that is worth max value at 9. It also will illuminate a 4-pace radius. And if you choose not to sell it and keep it forever, you earn 6 shadow.
Mm-hmm.
Because your friends think it's cool. Not us, but your friends. All right.
Yeah.
All right. And I am on the same table as you guys, and I rolled a 6. Oh, joy. Oh, that's okay. I got a war horn worth 8.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
And I forget what the war horn does, so I'm going to flip back really quick.
I think it's rallying or something like that.
Yeah, I updated a bit for this version. It gives me rally.
Yep.
Interrupt to rally 1 to 3 comrades on the battle map with no line of sight required. As long as comrades can hear the call of the war horn, they recover and do not fail their route feats even against dread.
Oh, nice.
All right, that's really big.
That's big. Dread is big. We can use that.
It marks me with a chit and my turn ends. I can also blow the war horn to signal attacks. So this works like the old orc signal skill did.
Three guys can go. Yeah.
Three guys can take turns. So, yeah, that's a nice improvement in guide. And it was worth reading because I noticed a typo. All right.
Yeah.
So back to the aftermath. All right. Once finished, go to Loot and Shadow Awards. All right. Well, we didn't really earn it, but we get 2d6 gold.
Oh, we didn't. No, we didn't. I got 8.
I got 5. That's fine because I I made bank on this game.
I got 6. Me too.
All right.
At least gold-wise.
And shadow awards. If your leader made it onto the map, you get 2 shadow points.
Woohoo!
And you get 5 shadow to split among your warriors who
2
showed up.
guys.
And remember, it's only the guys who made it to the battle map
No.
get the adventure points. So,
You said it was 5 shadow points?
yep.
5.
Split? Let's see. Guess I'll just give it to him. And he'll get 7.
All right.
I gave it all to my skull, and now he gets 7.
Yeah.
That worked out pretty good.
I'm going to give all the bonus points to my squire because he
So
is
I'm only
closing in on
2,
being able
3
to
away.
become a knight. Wow. And let's see what happened to Vigilante. 29 points. So 138.
That works.
Wow. He's too short of 7th level. Not too shabby.
Yeah, my guy is 3 short from level 5. So that's
All
not
3
too
of my
shabby.
guys who showed up have just leveled recently.
Oh, wow.
So nobody's close.
All right, I got to pay my tithe, which would get the mage another prestige point.
8 gold. 8 gold.
All right, well, it's been a long time since my mage has ever made it to the map. I am going to try and cast the restore spell on my poor one-armed squire who won the game there.
Yeah.
Of course, my mage stinks at casting restore. So D6 plus 3 psyche. I need a 7 or better. Nope, not this time.
And my mage will enchant a bearded axe.
In the meantime,
My mage will sit around twiddling his thumbs because he didn't show up.
Loser.
Exactly.
I don't think I have enough
Walking
money
visions.
to
I'm gonna
buy.
get that to you.
Yeah, after I pay my tithe, I don't have enough money to have my scholar learn a new spell for me.
So Biggin can't wear the braces.
Huh. That's unfortunate. Is there any lower valued spells that I feel I'm missing? Second magnitude I could get for 1 gold. What don't I have? What don't I have?
Alright, try to get a Baldandy's arrow. No. Cold spear. Dagger. No. Dappas. The armor. Oh, there we go.
Oh my god.
What's the armor called?
Oh, nice.
I think it's
This-
a Dappas. Or maybe not.
Napazak?
I gotta pull it up now. Well, now I gotta buy it, and that person's doomed because last time I bought this, they died the next game.
Yeah.
Guard Memoir, that's what it's called.
Yeah. That's like, what, 20 something?
28.
Yeah.
Well,
But
it's
I did get that
only-
ring. I had some stuff saved up from before, so
Yep.
Let's see if I can learn Hallow. I can. All right.
Well, you can always sell the jewelry
So,
you got, too.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm selling the jewelry plus some previous jewelry I had apparently. So I just need to come up with 7 gold. No wait, 9 plus 12. Yeah, 7 gold. Which I'll sell his current armor. So that's
4, probably.
wait, I can't sell their armor. It's been haggled, or what's it called, bartered.
All right. Well, I guess while we finish up the aftermath here, this was not a good example of Faithless. It was not challenging at all. And sometimes that happens. You get lucky, and in our case, we got as lucky as you possibly could. So we'll try this again next week. And next week, not only do we have a Tuesday game, but we have a Saturday game as well. It's been a couple months just because of life getting in the way. And so we'll do that, and looking forward to it. So thanks for watching, and I am going